Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Sanctum Expeditions in MISTOVER. Today, we continue our exploration of the cathedral ruins with Marie's request to. We're kind of skipping over a disaster that fell from the sky, but I'll explain why here in a moment. The reason we're going here is because look at this. Ah, a level 5 Grim Reaper weapon. Sign me up. There's also this epic paladin armor, but meh. First, enemy. In the new zone, what do we got? Okay. I suppose that is the one downside of this formation. I can't hit things in the front. But I didn't expect there to be 3 freaky things in the front like this. That is a lot of damage. Cursil is already in limbo. It'd be nice if we could kill this caster, but I don't think I can do enough damage. No. Well. Cursil has faded into the mist. Uh-oh. Oh no. I'm right next to the golden key too. Please, no. Enemy. Alright. The items we were here for have been acquired. We know where the exit is. It's right there. Oh wait, no, it's the quest item, not the escape. I have no idea where the exit is. Uh-oh. Alright, let's test. I've never fled from a dungeon before. The expedition has not been completed. Do you want to run away and leave the dungeon? If you do so, you will not gain experience and lose 50% of all acquired gold, items, and complete rates. How does it determine which items to give away? It's a real question here. So we lost the Divine Kusanage, but we kept the gold chest items. The survivors have received the equipment of the deceased. The Doomsday Clock is probably really mad at me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's mad. It's mad. And here lies Cursil, founding member of Sanctum Expeditions, the Shadow Blade that carried us from day 1 to victory against our foes. Our pure damage dealer, who was killed before her time. May she rest in peace, as the rest of Sanctum carries on its righteous mission to save the world from destruction. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim and Sanctum Expeditions in MISTOVER. The episode that was going to be episode 7, well, you kind of saw part of it. Cursil passed away and we were defeated, pushed back from the new zone, all because I wanted to go ahead 1 level. I wanted to get to the next level to pick up a rare item that I still got even though I ran away like a coward. So today, we're going to go back and pick up the quest that was meant for us, Disaster That Fell from the Sky. No problem, Stella. What did I tell you? It was meteorites. That sounds familiar though. Didn't they do that in Diablo 2? Diablo 3? It was partially rebuilt. It's a Diablo over again. However, as the former inhabitants of this dimension began to go extinct, the repair work was abandoned. Yes, the rock that I called being a meteorite. We suspected it was not from this world. Meteorites! If that's the case, this meteorite is likely the most powerful rock of them all. Okay. So okay. It hid the largest piece under the cathedral, but smaller fragments are believed to be all over the place. Okay. I'd love to bring you some meteorites. I love meteorites. They're amazing. They're fascinating, actually. Alright. To the cathedral ruins. The blasphemous catacombs were the Mausoleum, which is where we, lost Cursil. But we are going to move on. She would want us to. And, oops, real quick. We did pick up another Shadow Blade. I leveled her to 3. Kuno Panos will be joining us on the front line shortly. But for now, we're going to be bringing our hardcore group, and I think Hibiki has earned a spot. And there's a reason I'll get into a little bit later, but he did unlock the right way to love. By the way, there is no right way. But in this case, the right way to love is to recover all party members' HP by 120% of your attack. Requires a sister behind you. This would give us the emergency group heal that we desperately needed in the last episode. And when we were fighting the Grape Worm, to be honest, this would have been very helpful. So we're going to try with the same sort of setup. I might just move Hibiki, to be honest. I was going over what the pros and cons of this formation was. And I think I just want you guys always getting the buff. Because one of the weapons we got, thanks to Cursil, was the Divine Hell Scythe. Now, isn't that a name for Santu? And it is absolutely absurd. 19 to 23 attack of 21 hits, 14 crit. I'm expecting you to put in a lot of work now, Santu. But everything else, I believe, is the same. So yeah, Hibiki is here to support, well, to aid Akasha in support of our group, so that we can carry on to great victory. When we were here, we experienced a lot of bleeds, so both Hibiki and Akasha are bringing bleed-resistant stuff. Well, not bleed-resistant, but ways to cure bleed. Together, hopefully, that should be enough. We could even bring bandages. I don't think we need to. We will bring this one potion, just in case. All right. Let the expedition begin! Hey, Lenny. I was wondering when you were going to show up again. A necklace. No. Although, to be fair, last time I was here, I was just terrified of the invisible sphere thingies. You shake your head, and Lenny is visibly disappointed. I have no idea, Lenny. We are here to collect meteorites. You tell Lenny about your mission. You've heard this story before. Why haven't I heard this story before? The cathedral was destroyed when a meteorite crashed into it. It's not going to turn out to be some angel who ripped off his wings, is it? Because that plot was already used. After the kingdom was destroyed by wars and disasters, most of the population died out, and the building was abandoned. You've seen quite a few black stones scattered across the cathedral. Could you have, picked them up and brought them to me? Because that would have made this really easy. Alright, bye. Bye, Lenny. Alright. Because we have Hibiki with us, we don't need to deal with this. Just break all this stuff. Hibiki. You are supposed to be able to disable the trap. Thank you. Not activate it. And admittedly, the Onmyoshi is probably my favorite that just talks to himself. Like all of his voice lines here, this is my favorite of all the classes. I love the sloth-like character. Very much my own personality. Although I do try to be charismatic for you guys, so I don't put you to sleep. Because trust me, I would. Well, we've already found the exit. That was fast. What enemy? I don't see an enemy. Did you guys see an enemy? Because I didn't. Oh, I found them. Yes, these giant teeth things. They have been inflicting a lot of bleeds, so bringing the Onmyoji helps out. Because Akasha cannot remove bleeds on herself, which is what she has currently. Do I want to do that now? Probably. That seems like the smart thing to do. Alright, taunt it up. Our priorities are the teeth. Well, I'm in position to start buffing everyone. 202. Oh, that weapon. It was worth it, I think. Probably not. We did get a bunch of cursed items, though, so that was kind of cool. Akasha's wearing one of them. How much is your bleed? It is manageable. I guess we just do that. I did also... Jeez, that's insane. I fused Dara's weapon up to maximum. Go ahead and remove that blood. Bleeding. I have a feeling that's all these two are going to do. Just go back and forth removing bleeds. Oh, and these guys reduce fullness too. I forgot about that. That is annoying. Well, here. Buffing here isn't the worst because we are about to fight some more enemies. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a kill for Masamune yet. I can hold the guy for it, right? The floating thing. You can just collect spirits. Alright, who needs a heal? A number of people. Give it to Hibiki. Not because he's being hit, but because I'm afraid for his life. I fear for his frail life. Of everyone here, I think Hibiki is the least geared by a sizable margin. So. Hello. I'm here. Just playing with the AI for a little bit. I forgot to reset. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Because currently, Masamune is tanking. Almost one shot. Feels good. Muscle amulet. Yeah. I have also really been liking Great Warrior here. Because reducing everything's evasion feels pretty good. I don't like missing. Missing makes me sad. Especially on the Ronin. But just in general. You hit so hard now, Sato. We need to get everyone divine weapons. I guess I heal? No. Aggressive. There's only one way to play the game. That is aggressively. 300. I think that was my first 300. Okay. This went well. The reward for this is a purple Shadow Blade weapon. Because the game just wants to rub it in. I mean, you know, one of the golden chest items. Divine Muramasa! It's not rare or anything, but that's still a divine weapon. I could even look at it. Yep, that's an upgrade. His current one is absolutely pathetic. Well, I don't have a paladin. Poor Evelyn. She's been AFK for a few episodes. Well. I'm not even sure what my play here should be. Like, I want to kill the teeth thing. That one I think is obvious. But beyond that, should I get rid of the abomination or the... I mean, I can kill the abomination right now, I think. With a spellcaster. Yep, there it goes. See? Now let's just do this. Keep going with the evade reduction. Weaken resist is one of the most annoying things I've seen in this game. It's only because I love the Grim Reaper, so I am going to heal. Ta-da. Well, I could Great Warrior again, but I'm not going to. Please kill that. Hey, one overkill. Almost killed that in one shot. Oof. Just get rid of the bleed. Yeah, these two probably aren't going to do a whole lot of fighting. They're just going to be sitting in the back, healing and removing bleeds non-stop. 307. Wow. Respectable damage is the territory that we have come into. Hey, look, a rock. And a paladin. Oh. Do we bring a potion? I discovered that you can use potions out of combat, but I can't use abilities out of combat. I would like to use abilities out of combat, if that's not too much to ask. And here come all the teeth. Which is why I chose to give everyone defense. Uh-oh. That is a lot of bleed. I don't know how I feel about taunting with you. So I'm just gonna hit you. We'll taunt with Masamune, I suppose. Don't you dare. Okay. Thank you, that actually worked out perfectly. Now I didn't have to take like 117 damage and bleeds. I appreciate that. Nah, I thought that was gonna kill it. Should have attacked the thing in the front. Don't. Oh. Okay, so Masamune has a huge bleed on him. Yep. Okay, sorry, I needed a second to think of how this is gonna go. We're gonna kill, and then heal him. Even less evasion for you. Bring it to nothing. Get rid of that crap. And we'll heal Masamune. Good dodge. Heal Masamune. We do also need to heal Dara and Hibiki, but that can wait. Hibiki can probably kill this one, but do I need him to do anything else? Remove the bleed off himself? Yeah, okay. Seems like a good idea. HP recovery booster. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of it. Should probably just guard with Dara so I can hit really hard next turn, but meh. How big is this bleed? We're gonna guard. Because remember, there's an enemy right next to us. So, I guess you can do that. You should have removed the bleed. That was my bad. Oh well. 251 heal was enough. Just trying to give every... Actually, I probably could have buffed here. How big is that bleed? Alright, I promise I'll end this now. Here. Trying to play as efficiently as possible can sometimes be not so good for watching, huh? My apologies. So, we'll come back for you, Miss Paladin. Don't worry, we're not going very far. We're just going over here. Take a look at things. You know? Alright, everyone's in much better condition now. Oh my goodness. Every time I rescue someone, I expect the enemy pinning them down not to be that overwhelming. And yet every single time, I am horribly surprised. For some reason. Could do paper turtle. To bleed. Not that bad. Probably gonna kill teeth if I can. This one? Uh-oh. stun's not good. I think I have to heal you. He's gonna take a huge amount of damage though. Oh, never mind. See, if they had stacked that bleed up before I got my turn, then Masamune would be in a lot of trouble. We're just gonna hit everything. That was the right call. It's okay, Satsu, not okay. We're going to just heal Masamune because I want Hibiki to remove the bleed. Well, do I want my buffs back? I kind of do. I should be okay if I get them back. I hope. Get rid of that bleeding crap. I think it feels almost mandatory to bring both of them. There's just so much bleeding going on. It's ridiculous. Same thing. Is this small bleed? Yes. Well, 62 is still quite a bit, but comparatively, it's a small bleed. Anything over 100 and I start getting scared. I think I'm just gonna kill this thing. And then have Hibiki kill this. Alright. Well, that was scary. Masamune should be fine. Thank you for your help. A level 5 paladin. She has gone off into the mist. The great blue yonder. Alright, Masamune has no health. I mean, he has a little bit of health. I don't need to do this. I can just spam X. But he has no, key. Where is it? This whole partially invisible thing is... I'm not a fan of it. Okay. Well, wonderful first hit. I guess I'm muscle emulating the backline. That might seem strange, but Akasha does get stronger heals with this. And her tentacles hit harder. Which, you know, is not a sentence I thought I was going to be saying, but since I've said it, let's just roll with it. Please kill it. Yes, knock me back, and then I'll kick myself forward again. You fool. Oop. I always enjoy being able to move with an attack. Yes. Oh no. I can't lightning kick the front line. Dara needs help. Yes, help is what he needs. Here's some help. Kind of. Alright, here's the plan. I have a plan. I just remembered that this was buffed. Or nerfed. That's the word. Well, let's hope it was enough. Or it is still enough. I'm pretty sure the way this works now is... Yep. That's okay. So basically, instead of entering limbo, you're protected once. It used to be you were just invincible. But things change. I need to be very careful here. Because if I do something that triggers them moving faster, Dara could be dead. But I think we're okay. Kill it. I was hoping you'd kill 2. That works though. Yes, punch the turtle. Punch the little turtle. It doesn't mind. The only thing about this formation that I don't like is that I can't bring Paper Koi, the stun, or whatever it's called. Koi stun? The row stun on the Onmyoji. He needs to be in the middle or front column, not in the back. But in the back, he can at least use all of his, you know, buffs and cleanses and stuff, so... I just wish I could stun an entire row, really. I don't care who does it, I just wish I could do it. Also, not having invisibility, or hide, rather, is a little sketchy to me. I've always had it. Yes, this was the source. And I guess now I just have to attack you. That's fine. Did I restore formation though? Nope. That's fine. At least this way, Dora will get the buff. Inescapable. Boop. Wow. That wasn't enough. By 15. We didn't use any taunts either. Miss. I could stun. Sure. Why not? You love the tentacles. Well, this is pretty straightforward. Boop. It does kind of annoy me how it's really hard to tell if you're about to get into a fight with 5 monsters or 2 monsters. We don't have any more wooden keys. Whoops. New armor for Hibiki. He pretty desperately needed some. Can you see? I can see. Trap activated, but you slipped away. Why is the trap activating? I'm telling Hibiki to disable it. Is he just failing at that? I don't blame you too much, Hibiki. Just a wee bit. Come at me, bro. That... Well, okay, fair. I meant to use the cooperative power, but sure. Muscle amulet. Go forwards. Ah, so close. Or kill it with tentacles. My favorite way of killing something, honestly. Maybe I'm just not paying attention, but I'm not quite sure how the turn order is being decided. Like, speed is a stat. But it seems like... Unless... I'm gonna do this again. Hibiki, did you become faster? You did. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure Dora is... Same speed. Okay. The idea with the formation is that Dora goes before Hibiki, so that he can kick himself into position. Does that make sense? The real hunger hasn't kicked in yet, unless you're Shadowblade. Then it has. We have gotten all 5 of the meteorite fragments. The usable bricks are from my attempt at skipping ahead. My failed attempt. There were not as many monsters as I thought there'd be. There's the epic Shadowblade item. Alright, and that was it. Map completed. This was really small. Is there a very small map? Because that was this. Home we go. Masamune has gained ranked 7. Wow. And the patch 1.0.3D did make it so that the Doomsday Clock ticking forward for fighting weak evil is based on your average level now, and not just your highest. So Keep that in mind. It's allowed for a larger farming window before the clock starts yelling at you. And potential cheesing of it if you don't mind the threat of a character being one-shot. Anyway, defense always decreases by 10% when exploring the frozen mountain. That sounds really bad for a tank. Should probably get rid of that. Some divine stuff. We did get a sword. I actually want to look at the sword before I turn stuff in. And here is Roland, our rescued paladin. Same level as Evelyn. I'm sure they'll get along fine. We have almost set the doomsday clock back to 7. I gained 2 hours on my escape on the cut episode when Cursteel died. It moved farther than it's ever moved on me before, and I was alarmed. But hey, we're back to where we were. Before we go turn this into Stella, not recruit. I mean, I'll do that off camera. Masamune, the divine Muramasa, makes you slower. Oh, because this one has 1 speed. 1 speed, big whoop. Boom. We need a bigger weapon for you. Alright, back to Stella. Here are the meteorite fragments. Yes, I found quite a few. Lenny did too, but she wasn't picking them up. You give Stella the fragments you collected. Same rock. I mean, I'm pretty sure the image was just copied, you know? So, same rock. Well done. Money. Ooh, lots of money. Power drink and holy water. More consumables for us. Alright. So, next episode is the Revenge of Cursteel. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and that you look forward to us avenging our fallen comrade, Cursteel, next time. Probably with this group composition because I like the way that it felt. It felt strong. It felt good. Bye-bye.